Well, shaking folks, back with another reaction, back with another Izzy Dip. Indeed, big shout out to Izzy World, major friend of the channel, and he reminded me that the theme for the Lucky Dips, or the Izzy Dips I've been going through in the batch he sent me most recently, is sonic territories, the idea of, sonic environments, if you will. And he said, not all the tunes perfectly express that, but a number of them have something to say in that regard, so keen to reframe this particular batch of Izzy Dips in that way. The next tune is called America, and it's by Razorlight. Never heard of Razorlight. I would expect it to be a group rather than an individual. But at the same time, America, it has different meanings at different scales. It can relate to the entire Americas, meaning both North, South, and also Central America. And also it could be more singular in relation to the United States of America, which in a lot of colloquial discussion is what you would be referring to if you said that. And if you're referring to it en masse, obviously, you could talk for an endless amount of hours and you would, still have details, nuances, or aspects of it that would not be fully discussed. So I wonder what angle, what perspective, what comprehensive assessment might be at play. Perhaps it could just be a setting and it's not so much an analysis or a depiction per se, or at least a critical depiction. Either way, it's a very broad title, and it's also single word, meaning we have no outside context for what other pieces may be in play. Let's find out what it is. This is America by Razorlight, a Lucky Dip sent by a great friend of the channel, Izzy World. Soft, pleasant opening.
What a drag it is, the shape I'm in. Well, I go out somewhere, then I come home again. A lot of cigarette, 'cause I can't get no sleep. There's nothing on the TV, nothing on the radio that means that much to me. All my life, watching America. All my life, panic in America. Oh, 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 oh. Trouble in America. Oh, 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 oh. Yesterday was easy, happiness came and went. I got the movie script, but I don't know what it meant. A lot of cigarette, 'cause I can't get no sleep. There's nothing on the TV, nothing on the radio that means that much to me. There's nothing on the TV, nothing on the radio that I can believe in.
No authenticity.
All my life, watching America. All my life, there's panic in America. Oh, 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 oh. There's trouble in America. Oh, 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 oh. There's panic in America. Oh, 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 oh. Yesterday was easy as I got the news. But when you get it straight, you stand up, you just can't lose. Give you my confidence, all my faith in life. Don't stand me up, don't let me down, no, I need you tonight.
Stand me up, let me down.
Hold me, say you'll be here. Hold me, say you'll be here. Hold me, say you'll be here. Oh.
gonna say, like, that's not restricted to any one era or moment in time. It's a really sweet tune. Sonically, I love it. I enjoy the soft, more ambient parts, but I enjoy the growing energy, which sort of, finally comes the full flowering by the end of the track. I enjoy the vocals. Yeah, I'm like, again, not knowing anything about the group, I wonder, the composition of the parts that I'm hearing in terms of, who is involved in what. But yeah, ultimately it felt like a very uplifting song sonically. Lyrically, maybe less so, although it feels more like a personal narrative where it's like, saying, okay, trouble in America all my life, panic in America all my life, but like watching, I guess, American movies or music, but not really finding the authenticity or genuine creativity. So I suppose it could be a critique of the like mass commercial, like cultural output of America, at least as it reaches internationally, which maybe this is a UK group. I suppose the song could make sense by a group that's from the States, but it feels like someone who's like observing this from the outside, and it's not resonating with them. But if it's music on the radio all the time and shows that you're watching, perhaps you're there. So I'm not quite sure how it all plays out. But again, it sounds like, I suppose, a critical assessment, or at least a like, there's trouble, panic, and generally speaking, those aren't good things. If it's the song Panic, the song by the Smiths, then I would say, okay, that's a cool song. But yeah, ultimately their phenomena would speak to an unsettled society, one that could be volatile, on edge, and so on. But it also sounds like, again, like there's not the stimulation that one might seek from music or other types of art, and so nothing that means much to him. Curious about the lyrics on this one, obviously, but again, I love the way the track unfolded, and it sort of built to that culminating moment in the latter half or back half. I guess I could pick one of them rather than trying to put them both together. In any case, before I have too many more bloopers and an actual reaction, I will end this. But shout out once again to Izzy, other folks who are following or providing Lucky Dips, including Han Solo. I know he's been asking about the miscellaneous folder when I occasionally come around to the Lucky Dips. I promise that will be in this next period of days where I'm going to catch up on another round of Lucky Dips, and I will go for one in the miscellaneous folder. I've been meaning to get back to the Vince Clarke, what was it, I forget the name that he chose for this release, but yeah, plenty more coming from you as well. But yeah, more Lucky Dips coming. Again, shout out to Philip, who kicked off this deep dive and has provided a great many tracks in that regard. I realize now I forgot, because I was thinking, that I always guess the year in that Lucky Dip alleyway. But yeah, to take a stab at it here, I would say my first guess, and a more general one, is post-2000. My more narrow guess is 2010 sometime. And if I'm really trying to put myself out on a limb, I'd say maybe early 2010s to mid 2010s, like 2012, 2013, 14, somewhere in there. Again, that is a stab. There are parts of it which make me feel like it's not likely to be a pre-2000 tune. That I feel a bit more confident about, but those, the further specificity I'm less convinced about. In any case, let me know what you think. I will see you next time. Peace.